Welcome to another episode of Recode Your Destiny. I'm your host, Victor Escalante, where we explore the subconscious patterns that shape your life and how to break from them. And today, we're going to dive into two extraordinary cases that reveal how early emotional imprints can define your health, your relationships, and even your destiny. Case number 1, when love becomes a life or death issue. This week, I work with a woman whose life has become a slow descent into illness, not because of bad luck or genetics, but because of emotional programming that began long before adulthood. She's a strong, assertive woman, once financially stable and confident. Yet, after 18 years, with a narcissist who constantly played the victim, she's now fighting to stay alive. That's right. Her medical diagnosis may be terminal, but the deeper illness wasn't physical, it was emotional. You see, when you're raised with emotional neglect or confusion in childhood, you internalize the belief that love requires self-sacrifice. That's how intelligent, capable people get trapped in toxic dynamics, giving, fixing, rescuing, until they're emotionally and physically bankrupt. I saw this time after time after time in working in the criminal justice system with offenders, that they had a long trail of damaged people that they left behind, playing the victim and using others for their own personal gain. In our session with this lady, I helped her uncover the invisible threads of brainwashing that condition her to make decisions against her own best interest. She realized that every act of self-betrayal was rooted in childhood, emotional deficits, unhealed wounds that left her chasing love through suffering. The turning point came when she understood this wasn't about the partner at all. It was about reclaiming her power, her voice, and her right to live freely. Sometimes healing begins the moment we stop confusing pain with love. So, food for thought. You're listening to Recode Your Destiny. Stay tuned for this important message from our sponsor. We'll be right back.
"2026 is approaching fast. The question is, will your business be ready to dominate the marketplace? Introducing Blueprint 2026, the Escalante framework for peak performance. This exclusive training goes beyond motivation. It's about precision thinking and strategic recalibration. You'll gain enhanced clarity to refine your business model, identify blind spots, and eliminate emotional barriers that cloud decision-making. You'll learn systemic strategies to align every part of your operation, people, process, and profit, toward one powerful outcome: growth through innovation. In this session, Victor Escalante guides you through advanced methods used by top performers and organizations to think critically, act decisively, and innovate faster than the competition. Blueprint 2026 is your pathway to sharpen focus, strengthen execution, and build a business that thrives in the new economy. Reserve your seat now, November 18th from 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Blueprint 2026. Clarity, strategy, innovation, domination.
Welcome back to Recode Your Destiny. I'm your host, Victor Escalante. Case number 2, the man who became his father. Another client this week was a man shattered by a marital crisis. His wife left him, and his 2 daughters turned against him. He felt lost, devastated, wondering how everything collapsed. As we began his session, I reminded him, by the age of 7, your subconscious is programmed for life. After that, you spend the rest of your years either reinforcing that programming or recoding it. In his case, he grew up with an alcoholic, abusive father. As a boy, he made a silent promise, I'll never be like him. But the mind doesn't process negations. It only follows patterns. At 17, he experienced a heartbreak that split him internally. And when stress and rejection hit adulthood, that split resurfaced. Without realizing it, he began repeating the same emotional template he swore to avoid. When I told him it wasn't a question of if, but when this would surface, he was silent for a long moment. Then the tears came. That's when healing began, because awareness is the first step towards freedom. In closing, I want to give you some tips for awareness, because again, once you gain awareness, you never lose it. Both stories remind us of a powerful truth. You can't heal what you don't see. Here are 3 steps to build awareness and begin your own recoding process. Number 1, observe your triggers. Every strong emotional reaction points to a deeper unhealed wound. Don't suppress it. Study it. There's a famous physician from Canada who wrote a book called The Body Doesn't Lie. And basically in the book, he makes an excellent case that the body it has a separate consciousness from your mind, that every time that you feel emotional hurt or pain, it stores it, and eventually the body rebels against you or it begins to break down. So pay attention to how your body feels. Ask if there's an inner critic talking to you. Whose voice is it? The inner critic, the fear, the guilt, they're often echoes from childhood. Is it a parent? Recognize that voice and separate it from your authentic self. Practice self-compassion. Healing begins when you give yourself grace. You are not broken. You are programmed. But what we learn can be unlearned. Remember that you need to forgive yourself for mistakes that you may not even realize are tied to your early childhood. In closing, remember, you were not meant to live in survival. You were meant to thrive. The journey to recode your destiny begins with awareness, courage, and the willingness to see yourself clearly. Until next time, I'm Victor Escalante. Stay aware, stay awake, and keep recoding your destiny. So long, everyone. Have a great weekend.